Dang, first time live stream ever on any platform, doing anything. Well, that's a lie. That was a very, very long time ago. I just want to talk to myself for a little minute. But hello. I don't know about you guys, the people that don't exist here. I'm extremely hyped for the Boys season 3 finale that's about to come. And I figured I'd start a little stream. We can wait and discuss theories before it releases. Experiment. Let's see if we can garner the attention of the masses as a result of using something that a lot of people are actually hyped for right now. My jawline's shaking back. I've been mewing. This is the weirdest thing ever. Season 3, episode 8. Gosh. I hope Homelander and Soldier Boy just come together and become friends. Hope there's no serious beef between the two. Hope it doesn't end in one of them dying. They're both so incredibly interesting. I highly doubt that's the case, though. I think they're going to become the best of friends. Season 3, episode 8. Hype! What's about to happen? Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what your theories are as of right now. What you think is going to happen going into episode 8? Testing. Okay, good to go. Apparently, last week it released at about 8 p.m. Guessing it's going to release around the same time today, but it could be midnight. It could be 12 again. I waited until 12 last week. I don't know how to optimize or change this. I'm such a complete noob when it comes to this. No idea how this works. Season 3, episode 8. Uploading a thumbnail to a live stream. How does that work? Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what your theories are. EST, let me check. What time does boys drop EST? I know where I'm at, CST. It's supposedly supposed to drop at 12, but the times that they have online aren't truthful, and they aren't faithful. They haven't been right this whole time. Last week, my friend said that it released at 8 p.m., and we're in the same time zone, and I waited until 12 for the thing to release. But it says you can watch The Boys as early as 8 p.m. ET. So you should be able to watch it at 8, a couple of hours. You should be good to go. I'm hoping it releases at 8 also. Let me know what y'all are thinking, though. Let me know what y'all are looking forward to the most. Let me know your theories. Let me know what you believe is going to happen in this final episode. Yes, it's been extremely inconsistent. That makes no sense, being that it's Amazon Prime. You'd assume that Amazon Prime would be on date. The least they could do is schedule something to release at the same time. Maybe there's some underlying meaning there, though. Maybe there's something they're trying to tell us about The Boys by releasing it so incredibly inconsistently. But I'm gonna hope that it releases in about 2 to 3 hours. We'll keep refreshing on the page until we get what we've come for. I'm kind of sad it's the last episode because this has been like a routine for me every single Thursday/Friday. Wait for the show to drop. There's really nothing that's going to be able to fill this gap, this hole, this boys-sized hole. Let me change this. I've actually never watched Better Call Saul. I tried to watch it just because the dude who plays Stan Edgar in The Boys is in it, and I like him as an actor. But I never ended up actually getting into the show for whatever reason. I also didn't watch Breaking Bad. I know. They're apparently cinematic masterpieces, but when I watched Breaking Bad, it was just so slow. Hello, Rushab Karandi. Welcome. We're waiting for The Boys season 3, episode 8. Love from India. Hey, love from Colombia, actually, because I'm not in the United States at the moment. But love to you, Rushab Karandi. I think I'm saying it right. If not, tell us how to pronounce it. It is up. It is indeed up, Pro Knight. Hey, we're waiting with you, Rashad. We're waiting with you. I don't know if y'all watch anime either, but the anime that's been releasing in July has been really good too. There's been a lot of stuff to look forward to. I don't think any of them are gonna equal what we've been able to get recently with The Boys, because this is the first time I've ever watched a show, I believe, where it has consistently gotten better. Like season 1 was pretty good. Season 2 was pretty great. But this season, every single episode this season, it has gotten better and better and better. And that's incredible. It does feel good to chat with you, Rashad. It's crazy how the world has brought us together. So many benefits from having the internet. negative things too, but lots of benefits. Think about it. Like 30 years ago, there is no way in this world I would have been able to hit two buttons, because this is my first live stream ever. Hit two buttons and be able to communicate with a person from India. Oh yeah, Soldier Boy and Homelander, they're about to go crazy. They're about to go insane. And apparently in the trailer, I avoided watching the trailer for this episode, but apparently they're in the trailer together and they're looking like friends. So if that's the case, if they're together and they're looking friendly with one another, chances are they're gonna come together. I just don't want Black Noir to get messed over. I think Noir and Soldier Boy are gonna be the big fight. I really don't want to see that. I know it probably has to happen. I know Noir can forgive him, but I really don't want to see that. I don't want to see Noir. No, I don't think I'm saying that right. Noir, Black Noir. I don't want him, Homelander, or Soldier Boy to die. One of them has to go, but I'd rather for none of them to leave us. Not so soon. Rashad, if you're still here, what time does it release for you? Because I know a lot of people are saying that's been extremely inconsistent in terms of the release times. What time does it release in India? What time is it in India? Episode 7. There's this website that supposedly counts down to every single episode. Where I'm at in Colombia, it's CST, Central Time. So apparently it's supposed to be releasing, let me see the official time, minus 12. It's supposed to be releasing 18:24 p.m., 18:24 in Colombia. But multiple times it's been false. Like, the release dates with this show have been so incredibly inconsistent. There has not been one episode that followed or released at the exact same time as the other episode. Like I was saying, there's this website that says it's the countdown to The Boys, and they've been doing this every single week, but it's never been right. Last week I was waiting, watching the countdown go down. I was hyped. I ordered my pizza. I had everything ready. And then my friend tells me he watched it at 8 p.m. My friend Pro Night, who's in the chat. So I was sitting there waiting while the show was actually available, and I could have just went watch it on Amazon instead of waiting on nothing. So I have no idea in terms of what times we can expect for this to release, but we know it's coming soon, and we know it's coming today or possibly the first minute of tomorrow if it releases on midnight. I'm happy about the fact that we got all 3 episodes instantly, because that was just such a dopamine rush. And all of those episodes were so good. And once again, like I said, they got better and better. But I'm also kind of unhappy because now we're going to have like 3 weeks. Well, now we're going to have a year up to 2 years that we're going to have to wait for another season after this. This is my first time to interact live with the YouTube without paying any money. Hey, this is my first time doing YouTube live. So, I mean, I don't know how to activate money, but I wouldn't do that anyway. That's crazy. They do, I've seen that on a few lives. I'm just hype. I'm just here to be hyped with the boys for watching The Boys episode 8. Nothing more, nothing less. You can subscribe if you want, but you don't have to do anything. You just got to hang out and wait. Get your popcorn ready. Go cook your hamburger. Get yourself a nice cold Coca-Cola or your favorite beverage/drink. Personally, I know I'm going to sound like a white girl on this one. I personally have a pistachio coffee inside of my refrigerator right now that I'm looking forward to cracking open and drinking, to watch with the boys later on. It's the only place I've ever seen a pistachio frappuccino is in Cali, Colombia. And I don't know why I went to Starbucks to order a drink. I know, but it's amazing. It is so great. Anyway, enough of that. Back to the boys. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all's theories? What do you think is going to happen in this last episode? I'm all ears. I'm not biased towards any particular area, any particular idea. What comes, comes, and what happens, happens, in my personal opinion, in my humble opinion. Der Classic here. When will the episode air? We have no idea. It has been incredibly inconsistent through the lifespan of this final season. And honestly, thinking about it, it kind of adds to it because it's kind of a surprise when you get the episode rather than us counting down to or waiting for one specific time period. So we have no idea. Hopefully it'll be 8 p.m., CST, but it could end up being midnight. And once again, there are websites that count down to the episode, but nobody really knows. Only Amazon knows when they're going to hit that publish button and officially give us that final episode. See something about yourself. Are you a student? I'm also a student. Like to age, just graduated. I just turned, should I say that? Yeah, I just turned 20. I'm not a student. I own like 2 businesses. And I'm traveling abroad. I'm exploring the world. I'm seeing the things that are available outside of the U.S. The beautiful women that exist outside of the U.S. that haven't been corrupted by modern philosophy and Western ideologies. And I'm just enjoying life right now, figuring things out. Your thoughts on Soldier Boy being Homelander's daddy? Whew. I don't have too many thoughts. I've just got feelings, and all of them are positive. You might hate me for this one. But I believe personally that Homelander is the reason the boys is the boys. Without Homelander, the boys would not exist on the level that it's existed on. It probably wouldn't have gotten past season 2 or season 1, honestly. But seeing that these 2 characters and knowing that Soldier Boy was the only person to potentially be able to kill Homelander in the future, it's crazy that we got that twist. And obviously, it was like, it should have been an obvious twist, but the thing that they did was give us so much stimulus that there were so many other things to pay attention to. A-Train. Oh, A-Train's back. Oh, A-Train killed the dude by doing that. Oh, Starlight just went AWOL. That there wasn't enough time for me to be thinking during the episode, like, I wonder if Soldier Boy is Homelander's father. So it was really left field, in my personal opinion. They did a wonderful job of building up to that reveal because I was not expecting that at all. But once again, positive emotions. I'm happy about it. That's an awesome thing. The things we're about to see in this episode are going to be pretty cool. We can get a montage of Homelander and Soldier Boy throwing a football together from across the earth or something. That would be awesome. Awesome. Imagine that. I'm also hoping we see Homelander's son again, because it was revealed in the last episode that he figured out where his son was, but who knows if he's actually going to go talk to him or see him. I already seen a sneak peek, like 50 seconds of the final battle. All I gotta say in 2 words: action-packed. I've avoided it. See, I've avoided seeing the final battle. Don't spoil it. Don't tell us who it is. I haven't even watched the trailer because I don't want to spoil this at all. This is the weekly routine. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be great. But I'm hyped. It has to be action packed. That battle we had against Butcher, with Butcher, Huey, and Soldier Boy versus Homelander, wonderful piece of cinematic work. I ain't gonna spoil anything, but oh my gosh, bro, it's gotta be crazy. Are you living with your parents? Sorry to ask personal questions. Being that you could be somebody from the cartel, since I am living in Colombia, I'm not gonna give you that information. You could be tracking my location right now. Come down, shoot me up. So I'm not gonna give that out. But I'm a free man. I'm a free man. Well, I'll say that much. Last week, the new episode was up at like 9/10 o'clock tonight for me. What time zone are you in, though, Scampoli? Because in my time zone, like everybody's time zone is different. We have one guy from India, my boy Rashab Karandi. So, time zones are extremely different for everybody. And yeah, my friend said around 8 last week is when he saw the final episode. Hey, you can talk about Rashab. I mean, you can talk about anything, Rashab. You can ask me any questions. There's this thing called operational security. It's called OPSEC. It's the idea of being safe and taking care of all your priorities. And when you're traveling abroad, like I am, you can't get caught lacking. So I have to be extremely intelligent about any pieces of information I give out to the world, because one badly placed piece of information could result in my absolute death or demise, or me being sold into human trafficking. So I just have to be extremely intelligent about the information I give out. Who do you think is going to die? I'm in New York. I don't know what time zone. I think New York's in CST. Let me check. No, it's not. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay. Yeah, we aren't in the same time zone. Who do I think is going to die? It could be Soldier Boy. They could do it to where him and Black Noir fight, and then Black Noir finally wins. Because if you kill off Black Noir, that's like there would be like an absolute power imbalance then. He's like the only thing that could stop at least one of them, in my personal opinion. So if we kill off Black Noir, that's it. Like they're just gonna rule the earth and take over. I understand that happens in the comics, but this isn't following the comics, so that's something we have to keep in mind. How many hours left? Nothing to lose. We have no idea. It releases different times for different people, and it has been incredibly inconsistent every single week. So we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna keep refreshing the boys' page. I got my big TV right here. I got my pizza and my drink. Go get yours. Go get relaxed. You know, we're in for a wait. What was the best fights? What was the best fight sequence in the boys? So far, the best fight sequence, in my personal opinion, was the one we got with Huey, Butcher, and Soldier Boy versus Homelander. All the other fight scenes, it's been unbalanced. That was the first time Homelander's ever been bruised, even though he's my favorite character. It's awesome seeing gods bleed in anything. You know, do you bleed? Do you bleed? Batman asking Superman. It was the same dynamic. This episode, though, beat every single episode out of all three. Yes, absolutely. This, you could take like almost any episode from season 3 and say that it's beaten out like the vast majority of episodes from other seasons. It has been amazing. This has been an incredibly amazing season. Like this season has taken me aback. Maeve, Soldier Boy, and Cherry will die, I think. Nobody knows. The comics don't reflect what's actually happening, which is an extremely intelligent thing. Because here's the thing. A lot of people complain, oh, it's not following the comics. You have the comics if you want to experience the comics. If you want to experience something else, aka live action or an actual production, then movies and TV shows exist. It's just a different perspective of a different thing. It's like a different universe where different things are taking place and happening. So people always complain about small things changing. But in the show, once again, I like that because nobody can spoil it for you. We can go into the comics right now, tell you everything that happened in the comics, reflect it back to the show, and it won't line up or match up. So the approach that they're taking and doing that's extremely intelligent, just so we can't get it spoiled by people in the comments. Because anybody telling you who's going to die and who isn't going to die, they honestly don't know. Nobody knows. I think they're going to hold out on the Sun until next season. Too many storylines right now. That would make sense. Oh, that's going to be such a long wait. Such a long wait. At Tommy Gun 47, how'd you watch it? Drop a link. Tommy Gun didn't watch it. He's just giving his estimations right now. Scampoli. I think Maeve is going to kill someone. Maeve could kill someone. Everybody's always killing everybody in this show. So if we see a hero zip somebody, it's nothing at this point. It's just a part of life. You know, it's tough. It's tough for them. If you get ran through and turned into 1,000 pieces by A-Train, it's tough. If Homelander decides to take your plane out of the sky, that's tough. Awfully realistic picture of what people with absolute power and nobody to challenge them would be like. I think they are not done with the Soldier Boy. Yeah, they can't be done with Soldier Boy. Everybody likes him way too much right now. The Soldier Boy fans have been going crazy this season. They have been going dumb. There is no way that they're just going to end in Soldier Boy like that. Ryan's going to kill Soldier Boy. You heard it here first. Maybe down the line he'll kill his grandpa. Because that's his grandpa. That's crazy. But I don't see that happen in this episode. Ryan's too weak. Ryan's sorry. And he won't even use his powers. Imagine this. Imagine you're an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old boy Your father's Homelander. Okay, he's a jerk. He's a piece of trash. But imagine you not wanting to use the powers you've been blessed with. Imagine being born the son of Homelander, but not using your powers. So Ryan kind of annoys me when he's on screen. I know it's a controversial take to get annoyed by kids because they're supposed to be annoying in shows. But when a kid does something like that, bro, you have the power of essentially a god on earth. You're Superman. Your father's Superman. And you aren't going to get out of here with that. But that's an interesting thought. Ryan could kill Soldier Boy in the end. Is Ashley bad? I just read on some site. I don't understand the question. If you didn't mean to put the L and you're asking if Ashley's bad, yeah, Ashley's pretty evil. Ashley's pretty jacked up. She's pretty much willing to do anything to get into the position of power that she has. And now she's just a Homelander stand. I understand that she has fear of challenging him, but even then, it doesn't justify your actions. She's a bad person. She's covered up so much stuff, and she regularly blackmails people on the show. And that scene with her and old boy, the one from the talk show, come on. I'm worried about my Black Noir is going to get taken out first. There's a chance, and he is black, so so they could end up taking out Noir. It's very logical for that to end up happening, even though I don't want it to. I feel like Homelander would have a really hard. That might be what happens. He might have to end up deciding between Noir and Soldier Boy, because Noir has been with him since the beginning, since he started that thought. But Soldier Boy, even though he's his father, he just popped up, and obviously it's not Soldier Boy's fault. And people say that Soldier Boy wouldn't be a good father, but he's got that archetype of the manly man who wants to take care of his son. Oh man, yeah, I'm a man, I'm the ultimate soldier. That's the type of dude that would be like a great father. So he'd obviously have taken Homelander on some hunting trips and stuff. So I highly doubt he'd want to kill his son. So I really feel like Homelander is going to have to decide between the two. And who knows? But Noir's been with him for so long. How could you pick Soldier Boy over him? I think Maeve has to die as well. No, Soldier Boy's story is pretty much done, and I think his death will only emphasize Homelander's insanity next season. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know about that one. It could happen, Most characters in the show are extremely lovable, and they're like characters that you don't want to see die. Or at least the ones that have been with us for so long, since the beginning of the show. The exception being the Deep. The Deep has just been nasty, and every time he comes on screen, he makes me uncomfortable. So I don't know why they keep popping him up. I guess the main cast from season 1 is pretty safe. Oh, what is happening? Season 1 is pretty safe. They seem to be scared of killing off characters from the first season. I hope Kimiko doesn't die. She's had like the best arc this season. She's had the most development and evolution out of anybody this season. What other web series you watch other than The Boys? Currently, I'm watching some other animes, but not too many web series. I love TV shows where the villain is the main character. I've liked that since I was a kid. So it's extremely hard for me to find a TV show or a movie that I really like. No other like TV show that I'm really looking forward to. I watched. If you want a good show that if you haven't watched yet, you can go watch Peacekeeper. Yeah, Peacemaker. With John Cena, because that show was great. That show was good, and it's kind of in the same area. He's like an anti-hero, pretty much a villain. Now I would like to watch 56 Battle. But honestly, you might as well get pizza barbecue, have a whole meal, because the whole action scene is super long. Hey, I got the pizza on my right. I got the drink on my left. I got the Starbucks in the fridge. I like your thinking, Tom. I like your thinking. Ryan will likely be in the episode. That's probably the dress Newman gave Homelander. Definitely. I think we're definitely going to at least see Ryan a little bit. Stop capping, Tommy. Man, I hope Tommy isn't capping. But I have no expectations. Even with everybody telling me all this, there's no new information going into my brain. And there shouldn't be any going into yours either. Don't allow this to be ruined. Don't allow yourself to build up false hope for any one particular thing to happen. Just take in everything at once. Allow yourself to fully experience what this episode is going to be, And at the end, we can get together, congregate, and discuss what we thought about that final episode. But don't have any expectations. Let's just enjoy this as much as we can. Ashley's bad because she always pulls her hair. The Boys hasn't released in India. So there's this syndrome that you can get, and it makes you want to pull out your hair to cause pain to yourself. And that's actually what Ashley has. And that's actually something that's common between the Ashley in the TV show and the Ashley that's in the comic books. So she's got that. On Amazon is bald, not blad. Okay, yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying. Somebody corrected me. Yash Rao. What's your favorite character of the season? My favorite character is Homelander. Sorry, not sorry. I love Homelander. He makes the show, in my personal opinion. Soldier Boy sounds like if an oak tree could talk. That's a fact. That man, Soldier Boy, is hard as a rock. That man probably eats tree bark instead of beef jerky. Soldier Boy might realize that Homelander is an emotional guy too. Ooh, if Soldier Boy realizes that he's emotional, that would make him not like Homelander because of how macho he is. Homelander probably he wouldn't have all the problems he'd have if Soldier Boy was in his life either. But that's smart. If y'all want, I can tell you how long the fight scene is. I mean, that's not really a spoiler. We don't need to know how long the fight scene is. We'll see in a couple of minutes, a couple of hours. The Boys and Stranger Things are carrying TV right now. Once again, bad take, I know. But I watched season 1 of Stranger Things years and years ago when it released. Then I tried to watch season 2. And during that season, when the little dude with no teeth picked up that pet and was acting like it was a dog, I couldn't take it. I cannot take that. And once again, I know you aren't supposed to dislike kids. Kids are supposed to be annoying. But that annoyed me. Come on. That is an alien. Why are you acting like that thing's your pet? I couldn't watch it after that. I tried to rewatch it again recently, season 3. Still can't get into it. Maybe I'll skip to season 4 and see if I enjoy it. I'm not putting it down or anything, but definitely the Boys and Stranger Things, simply because of the amount of people that like Stranger Things, are definitely carrying TV right now. I don't know much else to watch. I mean, other than animes that are coming out. Gustavo Frinth. See. One main character of the Boys will die. Huey or Starlight dead. The Deep going to be for season 4. Deep is just so annoying and nasty. Nope. What time is this episode supposed to come out? We don't know, Taylor Spencer. Nobody knows. They come out randomly pretty much. Better Call Saul and the Boys carrying right now. Somebody said Better Call Saul was about to release. I don't know if it's fully released yet. So I don't know if it's carrying if it hasn't been released. Maybe Soldier Boy just lied about being Homelander's father so he can catch him off guard. I thought about that. I thought, dang, maybe he's just lying so he can, lure him into some trap and kill him. Who knows? He could lure him to some place where everybody's at waiting for him, and they can just quadruple team this man, octuple team this man. Everybody just on his head. Fun fact. I don't think Huey and Starlight will die, to be honest. I can only see an OG character dying in the final season. Absolutely. Yeah. Huey and Starlight are just too important to die. Well, I wouldn't mind Starlight dying. Starlight to me is an annoying character. I don't know how y'all tell me how y'all feel about Starlight. But some of the things Starlight has done, recently she's become better, but some of the things Starlight has done, it just annoys me. She kind of just ticks me off a little bit, But that's just a personal opinion. I think Homelander will learn that he has a brother or sister, and Butcher will try to get them to join him, and the season will end. Sorry for being so slow with these comments. I just want to fully go through all of them. I think Homelander will learn. Also, first time live streaming, so I'm a noob. I'm sorry. I think Homelander will learn that he has a brother or sister, and Butcher will try to get them to join him, and the season will end. I don't know. If Butcher can't get Soldier Boy, that might be it. He might give up on trying to get Soups to team up against other Soups. He might be burnt out at that point. He might just shoot up some Permanent V. Would y'all shoot up Permanent V if y'all had the chance? I would. I definitely would. I wouldn't think twice about shooting up some V. If that stuff existed on Earth, without a doubt. How much time until the episode drops? Nobody knows. Guys, when is the final is going to be released? Once again, nobody knows. We have no idea. We're just waiting. We're refreshing every single second to see if the finale is released. Once it is, we're going to watch it, and then we'll come back together. I'll release a video talking about the finale, and we can discuss it there. Talk about the things we like, talk about the things we didn't like. It has to end with the bang, though. Fun fact, in India, we pay $8 for yearly Amazon Prime subscription and $6 for Netflix a month. That is crazy and unfair. How much time left until the episode? No idea. Hi, Yashro. Hey, what time to the episode? Nobody knows. How much time to the episode? Nobody knows. We're just waiting. I know Homelander is evil, but honestly, he's my favorite character and keeps it 100% on everything, including that plane scene. And in realism, if he did catch it, the plane would explode. Absolutely. That was like such a realistic scene. Obviously, if it was Superman, he'd have picked up the plane somehow. But if Homelander tried to pick up that plane, he would have just went through the hall. It made the most sense what he did. So that makes absolute sense. Like that plane scene. And I love Homelander. He's not a good person. He does keep it 100, but his 100 isn't 100, if you get what I'm saying. Like, he's not all there. So things that he's completely justified in his head doing and him moving towards or attempting to do are completely unjustified simply because of how jacked up he is. Like, some of the things he does are truly jacked up, but for him, he really is just keeping it real. Also, Tommy Gunn, fair enough, man. Everyone has their preferences, but Stranger Things Season 4 is a massive W. Hey, Caden, I'm going to check it out. Caden, you put me on. Caden, you put me on. I'm going to check out Stranger Things Season 4. I've been trying, every episode. I'm just a very picky person when it comes to the things I watch, but I'm going to try Stranger Things Season 4. BCS's next episode drops July. Better Call Saul's next episode drops July 11th. Okay. I love Starlight. Hey, Leafy isn't here. Wait up, Leafy is here? Leafy? Wait up, we're back in 2016. I loved Leafy is here. I've been on YouTube since 2013. I had a other secret channel back then. So the Leafy is here era, in my personal opinion, was the top of YouTube. Anyway, back on track. Also, prediction. Soldier Boy never killed MM's family. Butcher lied to him the whole time. I think MM saw him kill him, though, right? Because doesn't he go back in the memories and see his family die multiple times over and over again? But that's a thought. Leafy is here. Retracted his message. Black Noir definitely dies, though, sadly, in my opinion. Probably. He's going against two of the most powerful humans on Earth. I mean, what are his chances? Really? Last episode was early. It was early. It was at 9 p.m. on Thursday. Yes, last episode, my friend said he got it at 8 p.m. And I was waiting on the countdown website I was talking about, telling y'all about, until midnight. And then I went to Amazon after he told me, Prime Video, and it was there. So definitely, once again, no idea when it could potentially release. I bet that Frenchie will die trying to save Comical. I think I'm saying that right, from Soldier Boy or Homelander. It would make sense for Frenchie to die. One thing I didn't like how they developed into being friends to the extent of not being able to communicate with not being able to engage in a relationship with one another. I understand that they're the only family each other has, but I was kind of shipping that, as they say, as the kids say. I was kind of shipping Chemical and Frenchie being together. I kind of liked that. So last episode. It's not a spoil. Nobody knows anything. Don't worry about it. It's a shame though. I'd rather have Homelander than Soldier Boy though. Yeah, I'd rather have Homelander than Soldier Boy. A lot of people are going to go against that thought because a lot of people love Soldier Boy. They love Soldier Boy. The Soldier Boy stands have been going crazy. People have been diving behind Soldier Boy consistently. Homelander could have tried to save the children by carrying them. That's true. Phase Infinity. He could have literally just carried every kid really quickly and dropped them in the ocean. At least they would have had a chance to survive at that point. And honestly, they crashed next to land. So he was so close. Yeah, he could have saved them. I don't think Black Noir will die. It's too obvious. So I think they might make Soldier Boy kill Ryan to hurt Homelander. I don't know. I don't think so. Homelander could have tried to save the children. I keep thinking back to the mirror scene and just see Soldier Boy being the one that tells him to stop being human and be tough. That's a good thought. No, knows it's Soldier Boy. What about A-Train? Nah, A-Train already faked to death. If they kill A-Train again, it'll take the value away from his death. If they kill A-Train again, it'll be just like how they killed Thanos right after we saw Thanos die. How much of an effect did Thanos dying have on anybody with 2 brain cells after they'd killed Thanos 2 seconds before? They killed my boy twice in one movie. I mean, how emotionally connected are you really going to be after the second death? So I don't see them killing A-Train. That would be a bad move because we already saw him die. We already had to go through the emotional turmoil of seeing A-Train die. What do you mean Black Noir dying is too obvious? Who cares? A lot of people care. A lot of people are Black Noir fans. Is Jamie or is Starlight weak? She can only beat the deep and only live on land. Yeah, Starlight is weak. Absolutely. Tristan, absolutely. I am not a Starlight fan. I'm sorry. She is just annoying. Like every scene she comes in, she's annoying. Even her getting annoyed at Huey taking the drug, that's that man's decision. He is a grown man. He can make the decision to take the drug or not. And sure, it is Huey's insecurities making him want and desire to have the powers that everybody else has so he can fit in, so he can have power. But I mean, if you had the power to take some temporary V, you do it too. Like, who wouldn't want to experience at least a couple of times the power that the Supes get to experience? So her getting mad at him for like wanting to have the ability to protect her, even though it was a selfish decision. I don't get that. Do you think Netflix, Amazon, Marvel, everyone is creating an ecosystem of superheroes to spend a lot of our time and our money on? Absolutely. 110%. 110%. Marvel right now is a big mess, which is why The Boys is saving us right now. And DC is going to save us with the solo dark movies they're coming out with. Marvel is just releasing 1,000 different shows, going in 1,000 different directions, and they're releasing a bunch of movies nobody cares about. I can't even keep up. Nobody can keep up. Nobody can keep up. It's just too much. I know you have no idea, but you think it will be soon. I'm in UK. Don't know how long I can stay up. I'm sorry, Max Bean. I'm sorry. We're hoping it's going to release in an hour and 7 minutes, 8 p.m. If it doesn't, then it's likely going to release an hour after that. And if it doesn't release an hour after that, it'll release 3 hours after that. So honestly, give it an hour and 7 minutes. And if it doesn't release, go to sleep, and just be hyped. Make yourself a big breakfast tomorrow. Go to Waffle House if y'all have that in the UK, and then come back tomorrow and watch the show. I'm sorry, we have no idea when it's going to release. Also, in the theories, heroes like an Apple ecosystem and making it difficult to escape from. Absolutely. That's a good way of putting it. I just thought you seemed pretty cool, but if you read the comic Stormfront was Homelander's father because Stormfront was a man in the comics, but it would make sense for Soldier Boy to be Lander's dad. I watched a video on that, so I haven't read the comics, but I have watched videos kind of talking about the comics, and I've seen like a few of the comics. I'm gonna read the comics, so we can come together and talk about the comics sooner or later. But I haven't completely read all the comics, so I don't completely know. But I remember someone saying that Stormfront was a dude, and Soldier Boy. Yeah, I remember that. It makes sense. How much until the episode drops? Nobody knows. I hope Black Noir doesn't die. Same. Thanks for reading each and every comment. Absolutely, Rashad Garad. And I'm going to make it to everybody. I promise. The episode poorly drops at 5, just like every episode has. I'm at California, so whatever 2 minutes from now is for y'all. Hey, according to, he might be getting our hopes up, but according to Tao Wow, it might be 10 minutes from now. We might be getting it 10 minutes from now. Who knows? Do you think Soldier Boy lives? People have been talking about this when it's either going to be Soldier Boy or Nowhere. That seems like to be the general consensus of everybody in chat right now. It's either going to be Soldier Boy or Noir. One of them is going to go. Or like a lesser character. Maybe Starlight. Hopefully Starlight. It should release sometime today, right? Amazon Prime videos release early before Friday. Yes, it should release sometime before 12 or exactly on 12. My prediction is that Huey and Butcher will almost die from. Somebody said talk. Okay, refocus. My prediction is that Huey and Butcher will almost die from the effects of Temp V and therefore will take permanent V. Hence why there's some left over from Kimiko and used at episode. That would be awesome if they ended up taking permanent V. Ooh, that would be awesome. Huey's teleportation is like the coolest power ever. If I could pick a power, and obviously it's not like the super powerful powers. Okay, if y'all could have one superpower, what would it be? Because there are some powers that are cheat codes. Like, I'd obviously say reality warping if I could pick any power. The ability to literally warp reality. Who wouldn't pick that? But that's a cheat code. You can't say reality warping. And stopping time is a cheat code because stopping time is like every power in one. Nobody can stop you if you can stop time. But if I had to pick a power, it would be teleportation. So Huey taking permanent V and permanently having teleportation would be awesome. Bro, you look like young Giancarlo Esposito. Google it. Giancarlo Esposito. Look who this is. Let's look who Giancarlo Esposito is. Stan Edgar. A little bit. After I grow on YouTube and platforms and things like that, I plan on acting, but you never share your plans with other people. To me, you guys keep overreaching, but thank you, I guess. I definitely play as some villains. To me, you guys keep overreaching. The Predation, Soldier Boy, and Homelander probably team up. Butcher becomes irredeemable. Homelander was Black Noir. Hey, that's a good prediction. Good prediction. Nobody's wrong. We're just predicting stuff here, so nobody's wrong. They might be overreaching a little bit, but hey, when we're predicting or thinking about a potential future, there's no, as long as it's not like analytical or math based, there's no like right or wrong in terms of what could potentially happen in the coming future. Soldier Boy is too good to die after only one season, but it seems predictable that he'll die either by the hands of MM or Homelander. Yeah, everybody's got it out for Soldier Boy, it seems. It would be extremely predictable, and everybody does love him a bit too much for him to die, but the season was made before everybody started falling in love with Soldier Boy, falling in love with his song tributes and things like that. With Starlight is the self-righteous attitude. I like her, but I could do without her. Absolutely. If you're going to take one character from us, please take Starlight. Y'all can have her. Y'all can have Starlight. Take Starlight away. We do not need Starlight. That's just a personal opinion. Once again, tell me if you disagree and why. But she's extremely self-righteous. Thanks. There's conflicting info online about the exact time it drops. Very conflicting information. It's been very uneven and incorrect this entire season. Hasn't affected how much I like the season, though. This season's been wonderful. Recap everybody who's new, who just came into the chat. This season's been great, in my personal opinion. Tell us your predictions in the comment section, in the chat, because personally, I've never had a show that I've liked more every single episode, and we've got that with this season 3. It has gotten better and better and better. I don't feel like they've really dropped the ball on any episode, and I've enjoyed everybody's arc on this episode, except for Starlight. But guys, it released. Go watch it. I feel like he's clickbaiting us. It is not released. It is not released. Yeah, I really doubt Nora is dying too. It's just too obvious. Though it'd be. I'm so behind in comments. Let me go faster. You sure it's not an Australian? Might be an Australian time, but I highly doubt that. The show is produced in the US or in Toronto, I'm pretty sure. The comic ending was not that good. TBH, the twist was horrible. The good thing about the comic ending is that it's not going to reflect the ending in the TV show. So the TV show is completely different from the comics. Kind of touched on that earlier. The good thing about people get mad about the comics not reflecting the actual show or the TV show not reflecting the actual comics. But the good thing is we get to see two different perspectives and universes when there's a change in the comics to the TV show. So you get the best of both worlds. You get to read the comics if you want the original story, or you can go check out the TV show if you want the TV show. So for me, when a comic book and a TV show are different, it's a great thing. I get double the content. I get double the experiences. A twist that happens in the show might not happen in the comic book. That's a great thing. The episode drops at 8. Hopefully it drops at 8, but we'll see. Let's see if Tommy Gunn is right. Please talk. I'm talking. What you mean, Gorilla Squad? You got to turn up your audio. You got to turn up the audio. This show does not follow the comics at all. It's a nice read, though. I recommend it. Definitely going to read the comics. And once again, it's a good thing it doesn't follow the comics. So we get to have two different rides, two different stories, two different experiences. Anyone who thinks Soldier Boy is safe, just remember Stormfront in season 2. Well, Stormfront, she was built up for us to hate her. Even if you dislike how much of a douchebag Soldier Boy is right now, you like him as a character because Soldier Boy is pretty cool. Like, Soldier Boy just in general is like a cool dude. Like, Soldier Boy, even though he's a jerk, even though he's a douchebag, he's just like a cool character. Every once in a while you get a douchebag character you really like, just like Homelander. Even though Homelander's a bit of a weirdo with the drinking of the milk and stuff. I'd pick, you look like A-Train, man. Hey, I wish I had the speed. Don't wish I had his heart, though. Honestly, I'm bummed out that Butcher can't fly. Like, how are you going to give Butcher Homelander powers if this man can't fly? What? Well, the thing is, Butcher is a person with V. Homelander is the creation of V. Like he's the product of V, a being with V. So he's like the culmination of science and their advances in this field. Soldier Boy was a step up from everybody else, and then Homelander was an even bigger step up. So you can't get all of Homelander's powers just by injecting V. You know, nobody's gonna get that much. I pick teleportation with the ability to keep my clothes on out of any power. Absolutely, and that's smart. That's smart because teleporting without clothes is kind of rough. You know. Yeah, that's kind of rough. That's smart. That's really smart. Victoria Newman has the best powers, in my opinion. You could assassinate anyone. Absolutely. Victoria Newman's powers are awesome. Imagine just being able to blow somebody's head up and nobody knows it was you. Because there's like no connection between her and them. I don't know why it took her so long to kill that dude on the ground and blow his head up. But, I mean, she just destroyed everybody in Congress or in that courtroom. The list of likely deaths in order: 1 Soldier Boy, 2 Black Noir, 3 Frenchy, 4 Starlight, 5 Kamiko. Yeah, let's keep Kamiko at 5. Let's put Starlight at number 1. Let's put Soldier Boy at number 3. Black Noir at number 4. I'm done. I'm done with that one. I'm done with that. I don't want any of them to die. We'll see in a couple of minutes, in a couple of hours. I think Butcher and Huey will be fine because the radiation Soldier Boy is emitting will diminish the lethal effects of the V24. That's smart. That's a really smart theory. That the radiation that Soldier Boy is releasing is destroying the effects that the V is having on Huey and Butcher right now. That's smart. That's a crazy thought. Hey, Scampoli's got it coming. But when you teleport, you lose your clothes. Hey, that's why old boy said you keep your clothes. If you look like Giancarlo Esposito, it means you are up to Polo's standards. Hey, I haven't watched the show, but I know about Polo's standards. I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. Ranvi Malhi, don't know who that is. How long until it comes out? Nobody knows, Ariel. Nobody knows. But Jensen Ackles is such an incredible actor. Absolutely. Everybody's loving Jensen Ackles' performance as Soldier Boy. Even if you don't like him, you have to respect his acting performance. Can you talk about movies? Hey, Gorilla Squad 718, subscribe. I'll talk about movies on some other stream or some other video. Maybe we'll have a watch party. All of us get together and have a watch party to watch Avatar later in the year. Who knows? But this specific stream's about the boys because we're hyped. The final episode's almost here. We're ready for this. Once again, everybody get your Coca-Cola, get your pizza, get your hamburgers, get comfortable, get nice and comfortable for this episode, for this series finale that's about to come to us. Nah, bro, take away Deep. He's so useless. Oh, I didn't even think about the Deep, but his death wouldn't mean anything to anybody. Like, who cares if the Deep dies? Nobody. Nobody's going to be in pain. Nobody's going to be emotionally impacted or affected if the Deep dies. Like, take him away. Take him away. Deep just makes me uncomfortable every single episode. Deep is gross but hilarious. He is kind of funny sometimes. Maybe Soldier Boy could be heavily injured like Stormfront. I don't know. I hope not. I wouldn't want to see him weak like that. Facts. Deep can go. Absolutely, Pro Knight. The lazy Antwan. Black Noir gets killed by the Homelander. There's a chance. There's a big chance. Queen Maeve loses an eye. Why does Maeve lose an eye? Black Noir. Black Noir is in the chat, everybody. Watch what you're saying about him. Watch what you're saying. Scoon didn't. They basically nuked Soldier Boy, and that's why he's still radioactive. I don't think he can be heavily injured. That's true. Why is everyone hating on Starlight? She's annoying, but she's the only character with good morals. You might be right. I haven't thought about her morals or her moral background. I haven't put on a moral pedestal or high ground because everybody in that show stinks. In terms of their like reaction to the world. Huey's arc is interesting as it links to his entire time on the story. Absolutely. LOL. That's why I like Starlight J. Sotho. She came in with the best moral compass and seems to be the only one leaving that way too. Dang, episode 8 just dropped for y'all? For some people? Why am I so late? Why am I so behind? Maybe I got to use a VPN to get in California time or something. Hey, y'all, if y'all have Amazon Prime up in another tab, go check it out. I'll be here when y'all come back. Subscribe, go check it out. Go see if the episode's released and dropped for y'all. Go see if the episode's dropped. Some people are saying it's already dropped for them. Personally, it is not dropped, sadly, for me. But hey, if it has, it's time to eat your pizza and drink your drinks. I'm glad to do in the live stream, and I wish you the best in life. Hey, thanks, Shane. Stormfront was shown since episode 1. Was it? What time does the episode come out? Nobody knows. We're just speculating. Okay, everyone, episode is out. Peace. It's not out for me. Once again, y'all go check if the episode's out for you. Enjoy it. Have fun. We'll talk about it afterwards, but it's not out for me. Risk close queue. Peace. When is it out? Night Shift 2000. Nobody knows. It's dropping for some people, not for me. Jensen Ackles has been for 4 episodes. Episode 8 released in India. Dang. How's India getting it before me? Please check in America. Is episode 8 released or not? I'm going to watch it. Bro, it's out. Bye-bye. See y'all. Enjoy it if it's released on your end, in your location, in your place. Have fun. For me personally, it is not released. Maeve shouldn't die this season because we've barely seen her, and it would be a waste of a character. Maeve's not too important, though, in my personal opinion. I don't like her too much. Okay, nerds, it's out in Australia. Dang, it's out, yo. It literally came out 1 minute ago. I kept refreshing. There's a photo in one of the... It's out! What do y'all mean it's out? I'm on Amazon Prime right now. Oh, it's out. I lied. It's definitely out, y'all. Y'all go drink your Coke. Go eat your food. Enjoy your hamburgers. Stream's going to end. Subscribe if you want to talk about it afterwards with me. Subscribe if you want to suggest some other TV show for us to watch or build up the hype to. Subscribe if you want to talk about Avatar in a couple of months. But the episode is out. It's time for you guys to enjoy this final season. It's out. When your opinion on Carl Urban playing Wolverine. Phase Infinity. I'll probably talk about that on another stream. I do want to read all these, but I do really want to watch the show. This was to build up to the show. It's out in India, blah, 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 blah. So it should be out, bro. In America, it's out. Restart your Amazon completely, bro. Homelander kills no... What about The Boys released in Germany? Okay. It's time to end the stream. People are spoiling stuff. Time to end the stream. Go watch it. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's been fun hanging out with you and talking to you. Let me know if we need to build up hype for any other show. Subscribe so you can see more, so we can do this again, and so we can discuss the wonderful, wonderful things that exist within this world. Y'all have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me. Good day. Enjoy the show.